undergraduate and postgraduate education. Between 1987 until now, the number of colleges in general education, arts, science, commerce, the number of colleges has doubled, so also the enrollment has doubled. And we have made rapid strides in respect of technical education. Goa has had the good fortune of having Asia's oldest medical college. We inherited it from the Portuguese government, but then we have improved it in a very substantial measure. We have our own colleges in the discipline of pharmacy, dentistry. We have good management colleges. We have 4 engineering colleges, and I'm very proud and happy to inform you that this year the Government of India opened several National Institutes of Technologies, the NITs, all over the country, and Goa was selected for the location of one NIT, National Institute of Technology. This National Institute of Technology is something like the regional engineering colleges of the exterior. We used to have the engineering colleges like the Goa Engineering College that we have, and then in a place like Surathkal, we used to have a regional engineering college which taught engineering technology at a much higher level. Now, Goa is selected by the Government of Goa, Government of India, for setting up one NIT. One NIT, National Institute of Technology, has been already set up. And then I'm very happy to tell you from the information that I collected from our Director of Technical Education that this year, in the very first batch that was admitted, 3 students from the Gulf countries have already secured admission. 5% of the seats in the NITs are reserved for the NRIs. But as I said, 3 students from the Gulf countries have already entered it. So we are making rapid progress in respect of technical education and higher education in all the disciplines, and except for the discipline of agriculture, which we don't have facilities for undergraduate and postgraduate education, in all the other disciplines, all the other faculties, we have provision for imparting education at the degree, at the undergraduate and the postgraduate level, including colleges of fine arts, the College of Music, the architecture, home science, and what have you. You name the discipline, and Goa does have that discipline, providing facilities for undergraduate and postgraduate education at all levels. Now, it will gladden your hearts when I tell you, for the information of the NRIs, that seats are reserved for the wards of the NRI candidates in not only the government-run educational institutions in Goa, but also the privately funded, privately managed educational institutions. Goa government has got arrangement for giving centralized admissions to the institutions of higher learning in the technical sector. The Directorate of Technical Education organizes this, and then reservations are provided for the wards of the NRI students. At least one student in each one of the subjects in the engineering college, there is a reservation. The overall reservation is about 5% of the total number of seats. And then it is an eloquent testimony to the fact that the Department of NRI Affairs of the Government of Goa has got the interest of the NRI students, including the students of the parents who are working in the Gulf, that from this year, the Department of NRI Affairs has instituted a special program called Goa Scholarship Program for Diaspora Children for the benefit of the wards of the OCIs that Advocate Kamath referred to, PIOs of Goan origin, and NRIs of NRIs of Goa origin to assist them in pursuing the higher and technical education in Goa. And I understand, for whatever reason, the students from the Gulf countries have not availed of this facility. This year, the year has already started and gone. And I appeal to the parents that are present here that you spread this information to the other parents, the LRI parents, and if the children are studying in Goa colleges, then from next year, the benefit of this scholarship scheme should be availed of by the people who are working in the Gulf countries. It is true that the facilities available for our NRI brothers are far behind the expectations. They expect much more, because I have had the benefit of participating in this Global Goal Convention for the last several years, and then there have been very articulate and strong demands for more and more facilities, and the more and more facilities should be certainly available to them. But when the cake is small, you get the small bite. Fortunately, the cake is now slowly growing bigger. The educational facilities are expanding, and therefore the NRI share will certainly expand. And therefore, I suppose that although we have had very limited facilities to be extended to the NRI people, in course of time, it will expand to a much greater level. Before I conclude, I would just say one small thing, and it is this, that there have been problems with the development of Goa, in spite of we are trying to reach to the zenith, to the top. The difficulties are there, the problems are there, which have been articulated during the last 2 days. But then, let us live and work with the very strong conviction that the future will be much better than the present and the past. And it is our personal and moral responsibility to strive to see that that will happen. देव सगळ्यांचे बरे करू, गोंय व्हड जाव आनी आमी सगळे व्हड जाव. आतां हांगा 2 प्रश्न आयिल्ले आसा, उल्हास बाबान म्हजे कडेन पासार केले, तांकां हांव उत्तरां दितां. Does Goa University or any recognized colleges in Goa conduct correspondence course for the benefit of NRGs to complete their education, etc., etc.? Goa University and the colleges in Goa have no facility for correspondence course so far. ना, परंतु हिंदुस्तानान एक इंदिरा गांधी ओपन युनिवर्सिटी आसा, इग्नू म्हणटा ती, तिचे करस्पॉन्डन्स कोर्सीस सगळे कडेन चलतात. आनी म्हज्या समजुती प्रमाणे, आय एम ओपन फॉर करेक्शन, म्हज्या समजुती प्रमाणे जगांतल्यान खंयच्यानय भारतीय लोकांक ह्या इंदिरा गांधी नॅशनल ओपन युनिवर्सिटीन करस्पॉन्डन्स कोर्स जे फॅसिलिटी आसा ताजो उपयोग करूंक जाता. तर आनी हाजे सेंटर गोंयांतय आसात. गोंयांत 2 कडेन आसात, पणजे देपे कॉलेजान आनी मडगांवां दामोदर कॉलेजान इंदिरा गांधी ओपन युनिवर्सिटीचे सेंटर्स आसात. आनी हांव पर्वरी ज्या भागांत रावतां त्या पर्वरींत म्हज्या घराच्या फाटल्यानूच रिजनल सेंटर इंदिरा गांधी ओपन युनिवर्सिटीन हालींच ओपन केला. So we have the regional center in Goa of the Indira Gandhi Open University and 2 teaching centers, one in Madgaon and one in Panje. The people who are interested can definitely make use of that. And I can tell you that it is a top class, world class university. It's a national university funded and allied by the Government of India. So Government of Indiaचे prestige, Government of Indiaचे funding आणि Government of Indiaचे expertise ह्या इंदिरा गांधी नॅशनल ओपन युनिव्हर्सिटीचे फाटल्यान आसात आनी हाजो बऱ्यांतलो बरो फायदो जास्तीत जास्त बरो फायदो सगळ्या हिंदुस्थानांतल्या लोकांनी जे हिंदुस्थाना भायर आसात तांच्यांनी करून घेवपाक जाता. दुसरो प्रश्न असो आसा की most of the goals say education is not up to the expectations. Many goals today are away from Goa. Is it true that educational facilities in Goa are poor? My answer to this question, I have been in the field of education for 41 years, and I was the principal of a very prestigious college in Goa for 28 years. I've had the privilege of presiding over 3 Goa government commissions that were appointed, and one commission was appointed by Honorable Sri Edward Faleer. He appointed me, made me the chairman of that commission, which was appointed to find out the causes for the decline in the enrollment and closing the vernacular institutions, etc. Mr. Sheikh made a mention that there were many storms and tornadoes and tsunamis in during the tenure of our friend, very prestigious friend, honorable friend, Sri Falero. आणि तातूंत एक फायर फायटिंग करपाचें काम ताणें म्हाका दिल्लें चेअरमॅन करून एक कमिशनाचो रिपोर्ट दिलो आनी तो रिपोर्ट फलेर बाबान एक्सेप्ट केलो. मागीर ताणें तो पोर्टफोलियो सोडलो. परंतु फलेर बाब तुमकां हांव सांगूंक सोदतां की तुमच्या फाटल्यान जे गव्हर्मेंट एज्युकेशन मिनिस्टर आयले तांणी तो रिपोर्ट हळू इम्प्लिमेंट करपाक सुरवात केल्या. आनीक आतां सांगपाची गजाल अशी की म्हजे बरोचसो अनुभव आसा गोंयांत. हांव गोवा युनिव्हर्सिटीच्या खुबशा बॉडीचो इन्क्लुडींग एकाडेमीक कावन्सील, एक्झिक्युटीव कावन्सील मेंबर ह्या इतलेच खातीर सांगता की गोंयच्या शिक्षणाचें लेवल कितें म्हणटा त्या हांवें लागच्यान पळयलां आनी हांव म्हणून सांगता हे इज इट दॅट द एज्युकेशनल फॅसिलिटीज आर पुअर इन गोवा? माय आन्सर इज नो, नो, नो. Goa's educational facilities in terms of quantity are very satisfactory. शेख बाबान सांगलें, हांवें सांगलें त्या प्रमाणे गोंयचें एज्युकेशन सगळ्या गोंयच्या नूक एंड कॉर्नरार पावलां. सगळ्या तरेचे सगळ्या डिसिप्लिनाचे एज्युकेशन फॅसिलिटीज अंडर ग्रॅज्युएट, पोस्ट ग्रॅज्युएट गोंयांत एवेलेबल आसा. आमच्या भुरगे हिंदुस्थानांतूच न्ही गोंयांत, हिंदुस्थानांत आनी जगांत नामना मेळयल्ले आसा. फाटीं जेन्ना नासाचे एक स्पेस मिसायल पडले, फेल जाले, कॉलेप्स जाले, ते कित्याक पडले, कित्याक कॉलेप्स जाले हे सोदून काडपी गोंयचो इंजिनियर सांखळेचो, मडगांवां रावपी, चौगुले कॉलेजीचो स्टुडंट. सो त्या कॅलिबरीचे लोक आमचे कडेन आसात. आनी पयस कित्याक वचपाचें? ह्या ऑडियन्सा भितर अशे 2 भुरगे आसा. एक म्हजो स्टुडंट ब्रुनो आनी आल्ड्रील मिनेझीस. हांच्या दोगांचें जें प्रेजेंटेशन काल आनी आमी आयकलें तें प्रेजेंटेशन इज एन इलोक्वेंट टेस्टिमनी टू द फर्स्ट क्लास एज्युकेशन सिस्टम दॅट गोवा हॅज हॅड. आनी कांय उलोवपाचें ना. जर गोंयचें एज्युकेशन सिस्टम एक ब्रुनो प्रोड्यूस करता आनी एक आल्ड्रील प्रोड्यूस करता, हे इतल्या गॅदरिंगा भितर हे 2 जाण आमचे एमिनंट गोवन्स जे आर प्रॉडक्ट्स ऑफ अवर एज्युकेशन सिस्टम, what other certificate or what other credential do you want about the first class quality of Goa's educational system?
Excuse me, sir, we have a question for you.
Yeah.
So my name is William Fernandez. I'm from the Times newspaper. You highlighted that India Today magazine said Goa is the best state.
Yeah.
I think it was a while ago.
Yeah.
3 weeks back, on the same magazine, front cover, they said Goa, sex, mafia and drugs. 3 weeks ago. on the front cover. Can you confirm this? Is the government aware of such propaganda? Can the Chief Secretary dwell on this, please? Thank you.
चीफ सेक्रेटरी मागीर उलयतलो पूण म्हाका एक सांगपाचें आसा की कितें कितें आसा मदीं मदीं मिडियाक एक झटके येतात. झटके येता अशें की तांकां दिसता कितें आतां आपलो सेल आसा तो एक तर डावन जाता जाल्यार सॅच्युरेशन पॉयंटाक येता तर तांकां एक बुस्टर डोस दिवचो पडटा. ते बुस्टर डोस दिवपा खातीर दे कम आउट विथ द स्कॅन्डल्स. आता तुमकां एक गजाल मिस्टर ऑर्गनायझर कॅन यू गिव मी हाफ ए मिनीट? ओके. आता हे जे सगळे तरी स्कॅन्डल्स आसा ड्रग माफिया हे ते सगळे हे गोंयांत चड करून कोस्टल एरियेला आसा अशी जनरल समजूत. कलंगूट सायड कोलवा सायड हे सगळे ड्रग वीक चलता. गेल्या फाटल्या 6 म्हयन्या पयलीं आय हॅड कोंकणीन सांगता म्हणजे हार्ट टू हार्ट जावली. एक शांतादुर्गा देवस्थान आसा कलंगूट शांतादुर्गा देवस्थान आसा थंय एक कल्चरल प्रोग्राम आशिल्लो. तर दे इन्वायटेड मी टू बी द चीफ गेस्ट एंड डिस्ट्रीब्यूट द प्रायजीस. And then I was there. See, when I was there, I got several very, very pleasant shocks. Not surprises, shocks. Number one, ते देवूळ गोंयचो एक फामाद उद्योगपती काकुलो हाऊस आसा. ते फोर्ड बीड गाडयो विकतात. अंतीक ते पुर्तुगेजाच्या तेंपार पासून व्हडले पणजेचे वेपारी काकुलो. ताणें आपल्या स्वताच्या पयशांनी ते देवूळ बांदून दिला आनी त्या देवळाचे म्हाजन सारस्वत आसात, बहुजन समाज आसात, शेट आसात, वेस्त आसात, सगळे आसात. अशें केल्लेंच जायना. इट इज ओपन टू ऑल हिंदूज irrespective of the subsects. That is number one. Number two, from that village of Kalangut, in that particular function, I was privileged to give prizes to the several students that had secured admission to the Goa Engineering College and to Goa Medical College, which institutions give admissions on merit. म्हजी अशी समजूत आशिल्ली की थंयचे भुरगे म्हणटा ते शिकत नात, ते फक्त वेळेर वचून ड्रग विकतात आनी मसाज पार्लरान भाग घेतात म्हणून. बट दॅट वॉज नॉट देयर. देर वर सेवरल स्टुडंट्स who were admitted to the engineering medical colleges and I was giving them the prizes. आनी मागीर आनी एक सरप्रायज असो जालो की एक भुरगो आयलो, ताका मेडिकल कॉलेजाक एडमिशन मेळिल्लें आनी इंजिनियरींग कॉलेजांनी एडमिशन मेळिल्लें. परंतु ताका कोणे तरी सांगलें की इंजिनियरींग शिक्षण हे सवाय मेळटा आनी मेडिसिनाचें शिक्षण हे म्हारग पडटा म्हणून तो ही वॉज कंपेल्ड टू टेक एडमिशन इन द इंजिनियरींग कॉलेज. हे तेन्ना त्या फंक्शनाक सांगलें तेन्ना ऑडियन्सांतल्यान एक दोतोर आयलो आनी ताणें ताका सांगलें ते दोतोरान की तुका जर तो दोतोर म्हणजे तुका जर मेडिसिनाचें शिक्षण घेवपाचें आसा जाल्यार तूं घे आनी ह्या क्षणा पासून तूं जितलें मेडिकल शिक्षण घेतलो तें हिंदुस्तानात जावं अमेरिकेन जावं इंग्लंडाक जावं खंयी जावं तितल्या सगळ्या शिक्षणाचो तुज्या खर्च करपाची जबाबदारी म्हजी. सो दीस इज हॅपनिंग इन ए प्लेस which is condemned by media as a gone case of Kalangut. त्या जाग्यार अशें एक उद्योगपती देवूळ बांदता आनी सगळ्या समाजाक अर्पण करता. ज्या जाग्याचे भुरगे इंजिनियरींग कॉलेजान आनी मेडिकल कॉलेजान आपल्या मेरिटाचेर फुडें वतात आनी ज्या जाग्यार अशे दानशूर लोक आसात की ते शिक्षणाचो भुरग्यांच्या खर्च करपाक तयार असतात. ही गजाल this happens in a place called Kalangut. And Kalangut is one of the infamous places in Goa, made infamous by the people who don't see good things, they see the bad things only. This glass is half empty, half full. I am very happy that has given me the glass which is at least half full. Others don't get even that much. But there will be many people who will be lamenting that the glass is half empty. तू खंयच्या नजरेंतल्यान जगाकडे पळयता, समाजाकडे पळयता, माफियाकडे पळयता, ताजेर सगळें चित्र तुमच्या मुखार उबें रावता. तर ते जे कितें तुमी सांगलेली इंडिया टुडे ते सगळे तो बुस्टर डोज एडिटरान दिला आपल्या पेपराचो खप वाडोवपाक. ते तुमी चडशा मनार घेवं नाकात. गोवा स्टील इज अ पॅराडायज, स्टील इज अ हेवन, and still is the nicest place I have gone to. As a Fulbright scholar, I have the opportunity of traveling across the length and breadth of the United States of America. I had gone to England, I went to China, several places, but I have not come across a place which is better than Goa. Socially, morally, politically, and economically. I am proud to be a Goan. If God tells me when I go to him, say, will you like to go back? And where? Goa.
Professor Kamath, we have another question for you. So we have another question. Tony Correa from Kuwait here has an interesting question.
Professor Kamath, my name is Tony Correa. Now, last year, my son passed out with distinctions. And I will just tell you my experience to your systems that you have. He passed the GSET examination with distinctions too. He stood first in all the categories of your system down there in Goa. It's only that I wanted him to study in Goa. And he did his best. He got through. I have two questions. One is the admission system that you have down there. Second, the fees that you are charging for the NRIs. The first question, admission. As you say 5% or 2% or 3%, what matters is how many seats do you have? 1 seat, 2 seat, 3 seat. Now my son applied for MBBS and he passed the GSET. In all categories he stood first. And you have a very good system in Porori where during the time of admission, the names come up on the screen. His name was first, only MBBS, he was second. Now, the quota for NRI is only 1 seat. And we applied for Goa Origin, and there is no seat for Goa Origin. Now, what my question is, when in MBBS you have 100 seats, of that 65 seats go for government and army personals and whatever it is. Now, then the next 25% seats go for different categories. And then in the end, you have only 1 seat for NRI, and the fee that you are charging is exorbitant. It's $50,000. Whereas an admission fee for a local or any of them is only about $20,000, 20,000 rupees. Now, how do you compare that?
Yeah, I'll answer your question.
So, the admission part of it, you say, when you are charging so much of amount, and my son had to pass the GSET exam to get an admission also. He couldn't just get in. I mean, after going to all this ordeal, and then you are charging such a big amount of fee, and secondly, all his books he has to purchase, whereas the other students are, why this discrimination? Or I feel it's a discrimination among the Goans that you are doing down there in the organization.
Finished?
Yes.
Yeah. The Department of NRI Affairs is fully seized of this problem, of the inadequacy of the seats. I had also, in passing, made a reference to this, that the size of the cake is small, and therefore we get a small share. The size of the cake has got to be enlarged. The number of NRI seats should be increased, and that fee has got to be also stretched down. Before coming to Kuwait, myself, Mr. Ullas Kamath and Sheikh Bab, see, we were all discussing, and Mr. Ullas Kamath showed me such a big, very thick file of the proposal that the Department of NRI Affairs has made to the Government of India to increase the proportion of the NRI seats, and also the proposal that he has made to Government of Goa to bring down that medical admission fee from 50 $25,000 to at least $25,000. So the Department of NRI Affairs is fully seized of this problem. The concern, the difficulties and the woes of the NRIs, including the NRIs from the Gulf, see, these are uppermost, these concerns are uppermost in the hearts and minds of all the personnel, top brass, including Mr. Edward Paler, Mr. Ullas Kamath, Admiral De Silva. These are the three people who are important people, and they are fully seized of this problem. And I'm quite sure that with the type of articulation that we have had, the inputs that we have gathered from the learned members, distinguished members of this congregation, Mr. Kamath, the Honorable Chief Secretary, even Mr. Falerbab, he is the top brass of the Indian National Congress. He belongs to the cabinet of the Indian National Congress. He can definitely prevail upon not only Goa government, but also in a substantial measure the government of India, and your concerns will be addressed and addressed substantially sooner than later. That much assurance I can give to you. Thank you very much.
I had a question, but anyway.
There will be a question and answer later in the afternoon. Thank you very much, Professor Kamath, for your very enthralling and entertaining answers. Now I call upon Mr. Daryl Mascarenhas of Expert Group to address this gathering.
Hi. Honorable official guests, esteemed dignitaries from all over the world, and my fellow Goans. तुमकां सगळ्यांक एक देव बरो दीस दिवं. As a fellow Goan hailing from Sarzora, a small village in Salsette, I must say I'm really proud to address this gathering of global Goans on behalf of my company. A lot of serious issues being discussed, so I wouldn't take much of your time. Before I begin, I'd like to thank the organizers, especially Mr. Kamath and the President, for giving us the opportunity to be here. Actually, my senior colleague, Mr. Agnello Pereira from Bombay, he was supposed to be here to address this gathering, but unfortunately, he couldn't make it. What I could comprehend from the various speakers, both yesterday and today, was that this convention is actually a tribute to our community, a strong Goan community that we've got here, especially the NRGs. And it's also an inspiration to all of us gathered here, and especially young NRGs like me. To be honest, this is my first that I've ever encountered such a gathering, and I'm sure this is not the last. I'm currently based in Dubai. I'm a part of the Expert Group of companies. It's an Indian company. This is a company that breathes, lives, and it lives and breathes a philosophy that can be summed up in just two words: building relationships. This philosophy has helped us serve more than 5,000 clients in India and across the globe. We were rather fortunate, or I would say privileged, to have some of the global Goans, some whom you may know, for example, Mr. Simon from Qatar, Mr. Kamath from Kuwait, to be a part of a large relationship base that we've got in the Middle East. You too, like them, could benefit from the various investment opportunities that we've got in the real estate market in India. This sector in India is fundamentally very strong and sound. I wouldn't say that the others are not, but I would say currently real estate is fundamentally quite sound. Many speakers yesterday and a few today have spoken about how we Goans should retain our identity and our culture by not selling our lands, or rather leaving our lands for the future generations or the next generation to come. We as a company too believe the same. With the rapid globalization, or rather urbanization, that India is undergoing, or the world is undergoing, land is surely a scarce commodity, not just in Goa, but everywhere in the world. Like Mark Twain said, buy land, you can't make it anymore. We as a company have various investment opportunities in real estate, in media, in mining, and various others globally. So if any of y'all would like to know, we could probably meet up sometime later. We Goans across the globe working very hard for our money. At Expat, we'll make sure that your money works hard for you. So if you want to know any of our offers that we have to offer, I suggest we meet later. Probably you can meet up with me or many of my colleagues down there. To sum it up, we are proud to be a part of this and this global Goan conference, and would be honored if we could be a part of this initiative in future. Thank you so much. God bless you. Viva Goa and Jai Hind.
Thank you very much, Mr. Daryl Mascarenhas. Now, Lobo from Australia has got one issue, he says. We want to discuss it. Please come on stage.
Yesterday, I did a speech. Today, I would like to share something in continuation of Aldrin Menezes. To share is to double happiness. So I'd like to share my journey. My journey will take at least 45 minutes, but I am given 5 minutes to speak. I'll ask the public to demand another 5 minutes. Dance, 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 naach goekara naach. Kal naach ahlo. Some Goans had a dance yesterday, just wanting to sabotage Global Goan Convention. I was indirectly invited, but I refused to go because I went to Santos's house dozing. And many of you saw me dozing. I won't go for a dance. I am Goekar, I can dance, I can sing, I'm a boyar as well. I don't have a wig. Now, I was in Kuwait from 1969. I was the youngest 22 years old boy who was sent to Chase Manhattan Bank in New York for training. In the first gathering on the 38th floor, the chairman of Chase Manhattan Bank opened up the conference. After that, I went to many other countries. That's irrelevant. And he said, to survive is to change. Semicolon. To survive often is to change often. If we don't change, we are dinosaurs. I support each and everything that the speakers have spoken. I respect Sheikh Bab, or Bab Sheikh, and Bab Kamat. After you, I'm the youngest. As I said yesterday, I keep my spirits up without pouring spirit down, so it's empty. Changes are required. Goans, we need to change. We are cursed. I'm sorry to say that word. We are cursed. We are cursed after certain year. You think what it is. We are cursed after that year, after that date, after that month. But curses can be reversed. Mak maji mai dish katali sodda atatina. म्हजे कडेन कोंकणी उलोवंक येता बट जायतो लोक हांव उलयत जाल्यार समजतना आमचो मिनिस्टर श्री श्रीवास्तव will not understand if I speak in Konkani. So I will restrict to the international language, English. I speak the English and I speak another 5 languages. So let's not put that to test. Before my mother died, who was to come to Australia and reached New Zealand, just like that. I couldn't catch her. She had a heart attack. And before that she said, Baba, tuka sorgar osong zaye zalya tuye morong zaye. You need to, if you want to go to heaven, you need to die. Nobody will die for you. And I am dying and getting up as much as possible. I said in yesterday's speech that the greatest commandment in any religion, maybe Hindu, Muslim, Jain, Arabic, or rather Muslim, as I said, has one thing in common. 11th commandment, love one another as I have loved you. Unconditional. Very difficult. We go to church every Sunday to confess. We say, peace be with you. 5 minutes outside, I don't know you. One's holiness, H-O-L-I-N-E-S-S, is one holiness, W-H-O-L-E-N-E-S-S. It is important to balance spirituality with materialistic. We need food. Man does not live on bread alone. Doesn't. I was jobless for 2 years after leaving Commercial Bank of Kuwait. I was I was dismayed, disillusioned, disappointed, and all the alliterations that are there. I'm not here to show you my vocab. I'm going to put. I'm going to Martin Kyola. I played marbles, gilli danda, catty, so many guavas which I couldn't reach, I brought them down. I couldn't climb the coconut tree. But I can ride a horse because you need to be short jockey to ride a horse. Yes, I drove a camel in Egypt. The purpose of my coming here today is not to talk about myself, but to give you some kind of motivation. Having been trained by the Chase Manhattan, Lloyds Bank, Midland Bank, National Bank, New Zealand ASB, subsidiary of Commonwealth Bank, and in Melbourne, National Australia Bank, Commonwealth Bank in Australia, and ANZ Bank. And another bank in Kuwait was National Bank, Commercial Bank, International Financial Line Exchange Company. So I have worked for 8 banks. For me, 2 plus 2 is 4. If someone argues with me it's 4.25, I can prove them it is 4.35. So that's the challenge you come to take, but you will have to pay me 1,000 dinars. So if 1,000 multiply all this, I have not only recovered my ticket, I'll be paying my mortgage. So that's the challenge. Now, I have climbed through the rungs of the ladder. You have to serve. You have to serve to be served. The biblical experience was true today. I took the last seat. I was asked to come to the second seat. Bob Louisin Farero said, Anga bosare. See, the Bible is in full command. I was brought in front. Some of you must be saying, wo chepen kalun kitin bastare ho here. Huh? Zana tumi kiden chintate. Kida aui te chinta. Aui te chinta. That means I am also thinking the same way that you think. My specialty is to look at a person in 8 seconds and I tell you who you are. So, if you want to know, $500 each. I won't know your date of birth. I do not want to know your star because there is only one star. Okay, that's all BS factor, let's say. Why am I here? We Goans, as Aldrin Menezes rightly said, are privileged people, very privileged. Minus the knee-jerk reaction, the washing the dirty linen in the public, minus kachabuchu and gossip, minus all that stop. Please stop. We need to stop. We need to be focused. F-O-C-U-S. And I'm sure you know what it stands for in other words. Focus. Focus on issues in hand. The focus of this convention is to get the minister to do something. Make things happen. Do not wait for things to happen. That's American system. That's why the world is going down because of America. India is going down because of America. The call centers have created divorces in Mumbai. Lots of banks in Kuwait followed the American system. The first one was, I'm not here to degrade any banks, but first one was, you all know who and where it is now. First in, first out, FIFO. Goans need to take a back seat. We are lost in a maze of fine distinction. Sometimes we say we are Portuguese. Sometimes we say we are Indian. Bab Kamath and Bab Sheikh said a lot. I am yet to hear the minister as well as Luiz Ferreiro. I will hold that for the next conference. Goans are, each and every Goan is a star. But we need to know how to shine. We prepare ourselves in advance to be shot. We prepare ourselves to be shot in the foot. We put our mouth somewhere where it is not required. We talk the talk, we do not try to walk the talk. Aldrin Menezes walked the talk by driving the truck. Now, I wouldn't want to compete with him with what I have done. I am here not to compete because competition is not really good 100%. Competition creates animosity. Competition creates rivalry. Competition creates animosity. All the T's. We Goans are jealous people. I said this in my speech yesterday. Army jealous, not crab mentality. You all heard about that saying of the crabs? How many of you have heard? Can someone put the hands up? Abhay, ek, don. Okay, for the benefit of the minister, I will say. There was this fisherwoman who came with, the patlo, we call it, basket, full of crabs. Yeah? Tono ko. Tu jane, tu shano. You are clever. I respect you, sir. Now she came with lots of crabs in the basket. And the bus was full. As soon as she came in, people shouted, Ago kito ko kulyo halle, amka khatelo, they will bite us. She said, don't worry, Baba, bye. They will take care of themselves because they pull one another down. That's what we do. See that dance yesterday? Kulyos were up. I was invited indirectly. I did not go because I didn't want to make shek. I love shek. Anyone who prepares good shek, that's a dish in Goa. You will get it in Soza Lobo. When I go there, I take my special spoon to remove the flesh. Now, we Goans have problems. That's why somebody else rules us. We Goans will not be able to rule ourselves if we do not remove all those skin, like the serpent, like the snake who removes his or her skin once a year. We need to take a reality check here. Because we cannot do, someone else is doing. Don't talk all that garbage. Goans are not given chance to do this. Goans are not given chance. Who says there is no chance? If Aldrin Menezes and I come to Goa, within a year, we'll make sure Digu Kamath goes. And if you guys want me to come, please give me 750 each. So like this, my mortgage will be paid. I'm not coming here to beg. But having said that, I'll tell my son to pass the hat around. Like theatre. If you want me to make a emboyer, I can make an emboyer. And you will call me again and again. Every time I come, give me $20, 20 dinars. Now you're all scared. There is a lawyer there. I will use the lawyer, the greatest judge in Goa. He will be a judge soon. For all that, he might have been offered the judge position. Who knows? If he has offered, please give me 200 dinars. If you are not offered, I'll give you 500 dinars. Coming back, since I have relaxed you guys and your muscles are now loose, I'm going to say something. There was this husband and wife who had 3 goats, 3 bokudio. The first bokudi, you all might have heard this, but there is a twist in this. For the first bokudi, the first goat was brought in for a feed. So Tony Bab said, "Kide khaung de duka?" Ma, she started, crying. Bhuk lag liya. So he gave her hay and some good green leaves and gave water which was not purified like we are getting in Kuwait, sea water. Had the food, went out. Second bokudi came, but before the second bokudi came, the farmer asked, "What did Anthony Bab give you, Tony Bab?" "He gave me nice food, but dirty water." Cha. Then the second bokudi came. Second bokudi now said, "Oh, I have to be careful. I must not drink that unpurified water." Second bokudi came. And this time this bokudi came with bells, silver bells and cockle shells. Then Tony Bab said to his wife, "Ago bella, kiden digo. Kiden jung more." He got angry. "Why are you saying that? It's a goat." We have to make mutton biryani. What are you giving food? So, through the sympathy of his heart, Tony Bab fought with the wife and said, "No, the goat has to eat," but didn't give water. Because wife is a boss. We must accept that. And I always say to my wife, from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., you are the boss. After 7 p.m. to 7 a.m., I am the boss. So the third bokudi came. The second bokudi was asked by the third bokudi, "What did you get from inside?" He said, "I got good food but didn't get water." Third bokudi came. And then the wife said, "She's going to kill me because, I have to be prepared for the dinner." So they didn't feed me well. The third bokudi came, all laughing, smiling. And when the third bokudi came, husband and wife kissed the bokudi, gave nothing, just gave love. Mog. Love is free. There is no connotations for love. Nothing at all. But have a clean heart. Love with dirty heart, love with constipated mentality will not help. Love has to be clean, pure, like we get pure clean water, pure clean air. So the third bokudi came, kissed and went out. Which bokudi do you think was prepared for mutton biryani? Whoever gets right will get 5,000 from me. Whoever gets wrong, each and every one of you, 75 dinars. Answer can be before the conference finishes at 7:30. Now, for the young people, young Goans, Amizale Kabar, we are fossils. Basically, we are fossils. But you can learn from a fossil. Young people, I'm not here to tell you anything about my children. I have 4 children, by the way. I have 2 boys and 2 girls. I think I'm a good Christian brother. I'm not a brother in that word, but I know my scriptures well, which are alive and kicking. I'm the first Australian politician in Australia, and I'm the first Goan in Australia. I put up a great fight. If you had a TV connection to the chambers, you would see what I say.